A Chinese spacecraft with a three-person crew, including the country's first female space engineer, has docked after a journey of more than 6 hours. The crew will use the homegrown space station as a base for 6 months to conduct experiments and carry out spacewalks as Beijing gathers experience and intelligence for its eventual mission to put someone on the moon by 2030. Beijing declared the launch of Shenzhou-19 a complete success. It is one of 100 launches China has planned in a record year of space exploration as it tries to outdo its rival, the United States. The BBC was given rare access to the Jiuquan Satellite Launch Center in Gansu, and we were just over a kilometer away when the spacecraft blasted off. China declares success as its youngest astronauts reach space 8 hours ago. Laura Bicker, China correspondent, reporting from Jiuquan Satellite Launch Center, Gansu Share. Save 0.54 China spacecraft launches in mission to space station. A Chinese spacecraft with a three-person crew, including the country's first female space engineer, has docked after a journey of more than 6 hours. The crew will use the homegrown space station as a base for 6 months to conduct experiments and carry out spacewalks as Beijing gathers experience and intelligence for its eventual mission to put someone on the moon by 2030. Beijing declared the launch of Shenzhou-19 a complete success. It is one of 100 launches China has planned in a record year of space exploration as it tries to outdo its rival, the United States. The BBC was given rare access to the Jiuquan Satellite Launch Center in Gansu, and we were just over a kilometer away when the spacecraft blasted off. Flames shot out of the rocket launcher as it took to the skies, lighting up the Gobi Desert with a deafening roar. Hundreds of people lined the streets, waving and cheering the names of the taikonauts, China's word for astronauts, as they were sent off. At the Tiangong space station, the Shenzhou-19 crew met with 3 other astronauts who are manning the Shenzhou-18 and will return to Earth on November 4th. Just 2 years ago, President Xi Jinping declared that to explore the vast cosmos, develop the space industry, and build China into a space power is our eternal dream. But some in Washington see the country's ambition and fast-paced progress as a real threat. Earlier this year, NASA Chief Bill Nelson said the US and China were, in effect, in a race to return to the moon, where he fears Beijing wants to stake territorial claims. He told legislators that he believed their civilian space program was also a military program. Dreams that spark glory. However, in Dongfeng Space City, a town built to support the launch site, China's space program is celebrated. Every streetlight is adorned with the national flag. Cartoon-like astronaut figurines and sculptures sit in the center of children's parks, and plastic rockets are a centerpiece on most traffic roundabouts. A huge poster with Xi Jinping on one side and a photo of the Shenzhou spacecraft on the other greets you as you drive into the main compound. Hundreds have gathered in the dark after midnight to wave flags and brightly colored lights as the taikonauts make their last few steps on Earth before heading to the launch site. The brass band strikes up ode to the motherland as young children, kept up late for the occasion, their cheeks adorned with the Chinese flag, all shout in full song. This is a moment of national pride. The pilot of this mission, Kai Shuje, is a veteran, but he's traveling with a new generation of Chinese-trained taikonauts born in 1990, including China's first female space engineer, Wang Haozi. Their youthful energy has made me feel younger and even more confident, he told the gathered media ahead of takeoff. Inspired by dreams that spark glory and by glory that ignites new dreams, we assure the party and the people that we will stay true to our mission, with our hearts and minds fully devoted. We will strive to achieve new accomplishments in China's crewed space program. Standing to his left, beaming, is Song Lingdong. He recalls watching one of China's first space station missions as a 13-year-old with excitement and awe. He chose to become a pilot in the hope that this is how he could serve his country. All three convey their deep sense of national pride, and state media has emphasized that this will be its youngest crew to date. The message is clear. This is a new generation of space travelers and an investment in the country's future. China has already selected its next group of astronauts, and they will train for potential lunar missions as well as to crew the space station. "I am determined not to let down the trust placed in me," says Mr. Song. "I will strive to make our country's name shine once again in space." China's name has been shining brightly a lot lately when it comes to headlines about its space program.